What is going on, everyone? We got breaking news. The Houston Texans have parted ways with offensive coordinator Bobby Slowik after 2 seasons. They have also parted ways with offensive line coach Chris Strausser, and they also parted ways with assistant offensive line coach Cole Popovich, who was rumored to take Strausser's place. This Houston Texan offense is going to have an entirely new coaching staff for the 2025 season for year 3 of CJ Stroud. I can't tell you how excited I am, but I want to commend the Houston Texans front office and commend head coach D'Amico Ryans, because a lot of fans were worried that D'Amico Ryans was going to bring Bobby Slowik back for a third year. But no, D'Amico Ryans, this Houston Texans front office said, we are not committed to mediocrity. And the Houston Texan offense, they weren't good in 2024. The numbers: the Texans finished the regular season ranked 22nd in total offense, averaging 319.7 yards per game, and 19th in points per game, 21.9, which were drops from year 1 when Houston averaged 342.2 yards of total offense and 22.2 points per game, and did it with less talent. Ladies and gentlemen, now we get to see who could potentially run in this Houston Texan offense. But we are going to continue talk about the news that the Texans and offensive coordinator Bobby Slowik have parted ways. My name is Ruben Calvillo, and this is the 713 Houston Sportcast, where I drop daily Houston Texans content. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. This episode is brought to you and powered by BetUS. They're giving you a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. On your second and third, it's 125% bonus. Promo code YouTube150 gets that for you. Quick 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service. BetUS, where the game begins. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I had no idea whether or not the Houston Texans were going to bring back Bobby Slowik. On Monday, this is what D'Amico Ryans had to say about Bobby. I think overall with Bobby, I saw some growth, saw some improvement throughout the year. That's it. That's all he said. Then they asked him about the offense, and D'Amico Ryans said, overall, offensively, we have to improve. It wasn't where we wanted it to be. There were challenges throughout the year. We have to improve. So some endorsement on Bobby Slowik and some endorsement on the offense needs to be better, which was why when we did the roundtable, the AFC roundtable with Stressens, Harley, and AD, you heard AD say, I think Bobby Slowik is going to come back. That was a lot of the feeling in the chat also. But for them to make the decision to not only get rid of Bobby Slowik, but Chris Strausser and Cole Popovich as well, the Houston Texans hit it out the park. The offensive line, one of the biggest reasons why the entire offense was shitty. They couldn't protect CJ Stroud worth the damn. He was the second most sacked quarterback in the NFL against the Kansas City Chiefs, sacked 8 times, hit 14 times. That's not a recipe of success. I mean, the offensive line was also inconsistent on the ground game. It's insane that Joe Mixon had 1,000 yards behind this unit, which was the highest paid unit in the NFL, by the way, which had multiple first-round picks and second-round picks invested into it, by the way. On top of that, you had an offensive line coach who has no experience with this system before. The entire offensive line in 2024 for the Houston Texans was a joke, and the entire offense was the reason why this Houston Texans team couldn't get to places where we thought we were going to go in the offseason. Now you have an opportunity to run it back and run it back with the new coaching staff, which brings the question, what type of offensive coordinator are we going to look for? Now, let me first off and say this. This is an attractive job. You have CJ Stroud in year 3. You have Nico Collins under contract. You have Joe Mixon under contract. You have 3 legit weapons on the offensive side. And anyone who wants to further their coaching pedigree would want to come coach this Houston Texan offense. I'm looking for experience. I don't want to see another first-time play caller. We've already seen a lot of people on Twitter talk about Chip Kelly, Ohio State's offensive coordinator, been a head coach in the NFL before with the Philadelphia Eagles. He was also the head coach of UCLA. Wherever Chip Kelly goes, the offense is good. He's not a head coach. He's a damn good offensive coordinator. You've heard guys like Texans star John Crumpler talk about someone from the Sean McVay, the Los Angeles Rams, maybe someone from that tree. But I am team experience, ladies and gentlemen. I want someone who's worked with good quarterbacks before, has called good offenses before. I don't think it's going to be Gerard Johnson. And there were rumors that he is getting some interest for the New York Jets coaching job with them just hiring Aaron Glenn. I don't think the Houston Texans should internally promote Gerard Johnson. Give him an opportunity to go elsewhere and grow his resume and grow his, his story. With the days that come by, I will give you a list of candidates who I want potentially coaching this Houston Texan offense next season. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Texans have parted ways with offensive coordinator Bobby Slowik, parted ways with Chris Strausser, and parted ways with Cole Popovich. We will have an entirely new offense in 2025, and I cannot wait. For more Houston Texans content, you guys know what to do. Feel free to follow me for more. Go Houston. Have a very blessed day. Episode is also brought to you and powered by BetUS.